Good morning. Dan Earhart here. Wednesday, the wheels have not come off the tracks, but the feds are listening to the rest of the news. The FBI has awarded a $500,000 contract to a Virginia company to record as much radio and talk news programming as it can find on the internet for potential evidence. This may be part of the U.S. government's Data Eye in the Sky, which begins a 3-year trial in April next year. It has a name, Intelligence Advanced Research Projects Activity. We'll call it IARPA, Intelligence Advanced Research Projects Activity. IARPA. Here's what it does. It mines data from our web searches, yours and mine, posts such as Facebook, Twitter, blogs such as the rest of the news, pretty much any and everything we do on the internet. It strives for that perfect algorithm allowing prediction of political crises, other forms of social and economic instability, and good old-fashioned revolution. Nobody could make that up, right? Hillary Clinton asked that yesterday, referring to the charge that Iran would hire a Mexican drug cartel to kill the Saudi ambassador in Washington. That same question was asked right after Iran-Contra came to light in November of 1986. Nobody could make that up, right? One Iranian asked this morning if the United States was going to blame global warming on Iran. Over 50 people may be asking, nobody could make that up, right? Today in Little Rock, as they're being arraigned by the feds on charges of drug trafficking, racketeering, and money laundering. The operation is called Delta Blues. This is said to be just the first weeds being pulled up in this operation, which also involves alleged police corruption in the Mississippi Delta towns of West Helena and Helena, location of this past weekend's King Biscuit Blues Festival. The party's over. Stay tuned. The feds are at it in California, too, as federal prosecutors there have sent official letters to dozens of medical marijuana dispensaries, ordering them to shut down within 45 days, or else. It's not all the pot shops that operate under California's 15-year-old medical marijuana law, just the ones they don't like. Stay tuned. The feds are trying to expand broadband usage among people in what they're calling disadvantaged communities. Here's the numbers. Only 68% of people with broadband availability use it, and more than 80% of major corporations require job applicants to apply online. Best Buy and Microsoft are involved in this, working through the Goodwill, Boys and Girls Clubs, service organizations such as the 4-H. While RIM can't seem to get a break, the i4S, even though it's not the much-wanted iPhone 5, is getting great reviews. The Siri software personal assistance abilities with voice recognition are said to be amazing, such as speaking to your phone, change my wake-up call time to 6, and then being reassured by a pleasant female voice. That's a very popular feature. Meanwhile, BlackBerry users on 4 continents were without text services for a third day as Research in Motion grinds through the fail-safe failure amid calls among investors to shake up or split up the company. Well, I hope the feds got a good recording of today's rest of the news, and that you did too. Some days I can commiserate with Research in Motion. Thanks for bearing with us. The IT staff is on it, and so are the feds. See you tomorrow. This is Dan Earhart.